ladies and gentlemen. Playoffs are heating up. Twins are dominating. We got a pitcher by the name of Mickable. And he's your winning pitcher from last night, right, Shelty?
In control the entire game, mixing and matching. Fastball usage was tremendous. He used the changeup right on right. Just overall in command of his pitches. And I like we talked with Taj and Sim, we continue to see these guys grow up a little bit right before our eyes. But to be able to do what he did after we got the lead, I mean, he was really efficient. And it was, I think, his third start on 5 days rest. And it's one of those situations that you really wish when you go down, it'd been like, hey, but we were capped at 7 today. So I think he was disappointed, but he was outstanding.
Yeah, man. Outstanding. Let's go.
That's got to be the worst when you're like, I could pitch a complete game, shutout, but there's 100 and something more games to play, and you probably got to protect your arm.
Yeah, for sure.
He's mickable.
Yeah, he's mickable.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Should we do Fan 5? I got a good one.
Oh, sure.
I just read this. I skipped it this morning because the headline looked boring, but then I clicked on it and it's not boring.
Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
Let's go Saints! Tonight's the night, CHS Field. Your Saints at saintsbaseball.com. Get your tickets now.
So this morning I saw a headline about the Blue Jackets coach ranting and raving. I'm like, I don't care about Blue Jackets hockey. Who cares?
Who does?
But during the break, I'm like, all right, why not? Let's spend 7 seconds and see if this is interesting. How about this? Whoever this guy is, the coach Rick Bowness?
John's brother.
Bowness.
Okay.
Bonus? Who knows?
Bonus, you got
All right, bonus. So he questioned his players' commitment to winning after an uninspired season-ending loss to the Capitals on Tuesday. Here's the quote. Maybe we can find the audio, Zachary, but this is pretty good. He said, just look at the stat sheet. 3 hits, 23 giveaways. I don't know if I'm back, but if I'm back, I'm changing this culture. These guys, they don't care. Losing is not important enough to them. It doesn't bother them. How can you go out and play like that? So just flat out said, I don't know if I'm back, but if I'm back, I'm changing this culture. These guys, they don't care.
Yeah. If I'm being fair, he just read a transcript written by Sauce's high school football coach.
Oh, got it.
All right, let's see how steamed he is.
And all you got to do is look at the stat sheet. 3 hits, 23 giveaways. Like, I don't know if I'm back, but if I'm back, I'm changing this culture. These guys, they don't care. Losing is not important enough to them. It doesn't bother them. Like, how can you go out and play like that? Should have done this about a month ago. But this is why we are where we are. This is why we're out of the playoffs. That kind of effort. Losing, you have to hate losing. I don't care if it's a meaningless game. I don't care. Show up and compete. 3 hits, 23 giveaways. What else you want to know?
You reached them for...
So that guy's 70 years old.
Yeah.
And when our guy, remember Dean Evison, former Wild coach, was the Blue Jackets coach. So they get this guy to come out of retirement to replace Evison on January 12th. First 11 games with this guy, the Blue Jackets go 10-1-0.
Wow.
Okay.
And then they faltered the rest of the way, and he's had enough. So when he's like, I don't know if I'm back. Well, obviously, it sounds like they may have just hired him on an interim basis anyway. Maybe it's just a rest of the year contract. I'm not sure. But he's 70. He's like, I'm not putting up with these guys. They don't care enough. Love it.
Yeah, they're not very good.
I like when coaches or players get honest. It's almost always when they retire, they can start cutting open a vein. Maybe this guy's like, I don't care. I'm 70.
He did it at the perfect time. He's like, I don't know if I'm back, but here's what's going to happen if I am back.
This has to change.
Good for him. Hopefully he is back. Hopefully they figure it out. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of, go back to that game though for a second. There's a lot of people still speculating that the Capitals star Alexander Ovechkin is done.
Ovi.
Ooh.
Which would be weird, right? Because we all know whenever LeBron decides it's over, and it might be next year, we're going to get a 12-month retirement tour.
And I can't wait.
Doesn't Ovechkin seem like the kind of guy that would just say, never mind, I'm out of here.
That's enough.
I don't know him well enough, but just from afar.
Just be in Russia by the morning.
Yeah, just, all right, that was fun. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, bye.
Me.
Zach, yes or no? Does Ovi seem like the kind of guy that would just fade off into the sunset, or does he want a big tour?
I I feel like he'd be the guy where he'd take a year off and then he'd be playing professionally in Russia for some
The KHL.
KHL team and scoring a lot of goals.
Maybe.
Oh, did I turn your mic down? Sorry. Yeah. I turned your mic down because that audio.
Oh, the audio bit?
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Zachary, which way do you lean with Ovi?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like the type of guy who would not want the send off treatment and just do his own thing in the summer. Realize, this is fun. Russia rocks, and then just stays there and plays. And I think he'll still play. I just don't think he'll play in the NHL.
So you think he's done?
If
you had to guess.
If I had to guess, I would. But then again, he did have another decent enough season, and he could do a couple more, maybe take a run at 1,000. I don't know. Probably not, but I'd love to see it.
He had 32 goals.
Yeah.
At 40 years old.
His shot is ridiculous. I was watching them the other day, and it's funny to watch him play because it's just he's playing a different game than everybody else. He's not grinding and getting on the forecheck and the whole bit, but he's there and he's ready to shoot, and it's just a laser.
Hey, Sauce.
It's insane.
You like sports, right?
Yeah, man.
Alexander Ovechkin scored 32 goals this year. He's 40. I just mentioned that. How many games did Alexander Ovechkin play this season? Scored 32 goals.
60.
He played all 82.
Oh,
Isn't that nuts? All 82.
Good for him.
wow. Good for him.
And I will say to his credit, too, every time he scores, he is elated still. 900 goals later, he loves scoring goals. So maybe that's a sign he'll come back to, is that he's definitely not lost a love for the game or scoring. So
I love
that's
the
good.
score, too.
Your mic's on.
All right, try this. It looks like what? About 20 seasons for Ovechkin, give or take? How many seasons did he play every single regular season game? All 82.
11.
12.
14.
13.
Just 5. But still, that's not bad.
That makes sense.
There's a lot of seasons where it's 73, 79, 80. There's a couple of 81s in there. So he's a pretty durable dude, and I think you have to be pretty durable to get anywhere near 900
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
plus
Insane.
goals.
It's insane.
What's the lowest number of goals he's ever scored in a year?
Hawk.
3.
Well, this makes
Tough
sense.
year.
In 2020/21, so that's COVID year, he had 24 in 45 games.
He still had 24.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
In 45 games. That's nuts. The Minnesota Twins won 6-0 over the Red Sox. They have the best record in the American League. They're 11-7. They've won 4 straight. They've won 8 out of their last 9. They face off against Boston again today at 12:40. Final game of this series before the Reds are in town the rest of the weekend. 1 game up on Cleveland and Tampa Bay for the best record in the American League.
Unbelievable.
Parker, the Wolves are off until Saturday when they are at the Denver Nuggets, round 1 of the NBA postseason at 2:30. The number 3 seed Nuggets versus the number 6 seed Timberwolves. The Nuggets are 6.5-point favorites in game 1.
Yeah, it should be fun. I think it's one of those games, game 1, where you're going on the road, and if you can find a way to sneak one on the road and then bring it back home, I like where the Wolves are at. But I do think it's important that they find a way to get one on the road because this is a Denver team that's, in my opinion, has the best player in the world, Nikola Jokic. So there's going to be a lot of different ways to guard him, a lot of different ways to defend him. But I've said it before, I think this is a Chris Finch series. I think he has to be adaptable. He has to be flexible. And if he is, and if they can throw different defensive looks at Jokic and Jamal Murray, I think they can beat him.
If we go back to that Blue Jacket story about not caring about losing,
Yeah.
which way did you lean? Did you love winning more or hate losing more?
I never, not that I don't understand the I hate losing, but there's nothing better than winning. So it's it's weird to me where people are like, yeah, I mean, I hated losing, right? But, it eventually as my career went on, I was like, it's going to be the same thing tomorrow. We're going to go to practice and do the same thing regardless. So ultimately, yeah, I want to win, but the losing doesn't affect me the way that the winning made me fired up. So
the highs of winning were higher than the lows were the lows of losing.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, I don't know, maybe people are the opposite and they truly hate losing that much, which I hated losing as well, but winning is the best thing ever. Winning cures all. You wake up the next morning and you're getting a massage on the massage table, feels better. coaches are happier. You got to sleep at night. Like the whole bit. Winning was the best.
Sauce, explain your losing theory to Parker.
You know who likes losing?
Who?
Losers.
It's a good theory.
It's true.
That's not even a theory.
Losers like losing.
Just facts. Yeah.
Shouldn't like losing.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Yep. Thank you.
Who likes winning?
Winners.
Oh, wow. It's foolproof.
Yes. Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
You guys get it.
2 more play-in games tonight in the NBA. The 2 last night were electric. If you watched, I saw the highlights this morning. They both looked like they were awesome finishes. Last night, it was the Hornets 127-126 over the Heat. So the Heat out of the mix. The Blazers won 114-110 over the Suns. So the Blazers are moving on. They will face the Spurs in round 1. And now the Suns have to fight to hang on, and they will play the winner of Golden State and the Clippers. And then whoever wins that game gets Oklahoma City.
Oh, boy.
I love the play-in. I think it was
So
a
does
great
Hawk.
addition. Yeah.
Hawk loves it. He watched both of them last night
I
on
watched them
Amazon.
both. I did.
What were your thoughts?
Didn't care about the sound even.
I thought that they played basketball pretty well.
Yeah.
He's right.
It turned it up a notch.
See, you can tell he watched.
It was all or nothing.
Who's your favorite player on the Hornets?
Scooch Madoot.
Yeah, he was on fire last
So
night.
tonight, Orlando at Philadelphia and Golden State at the Clippers. It's weird to see those two teams that, 5 to 10 years ago would have been at least the Kawhi era.
Yeah, totally.
These are teams that would be like guaranteed to be in the top 4 or 5. And now we're talking about the 9-10 game in the West is the Warriors and the Clippers.
Give me Clippers and give me Orlando on the road.
Sauce?
I don't want to bet it.
Okay, that's fine. We can move on.
Yeah.
Headlines when the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on The Fan.
It's the final segment of your little show today. Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Very excited to read that Margot Robbie is doing a prequel to the Ocean's 11 franchise
Yeah, with Bradley Cooper.
with Bradley Cooper. He's going to
good.
write, direct, and star in Margot Robbie's Ocean's prequel.
So it's supposed to be, I think, Danny Ocean's parents,
That's
like in
right.
the 60s.
Oh,
How cool will
sweet.
that be?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm in.
man.
What's it called?
It's called Go Out in the Ocean and Whip Them Things Out.
Nice.
That's
So-
a working title.
Here's why I'm a terrible person.
Need help?
Or this isn't why I'm terrible. It's actually, this would be something that's something nice, but it's just, this is why I'm complex and a disaster. So I'm getting my work done, and it was like 2:30, which means it's almost time for Twin Cities Live, right?
Yeah.
That's my working time. I'm prepping, getting some stuff done.
Yeah.
You're a good lady.
I'm grinding.
You're a good lady.
Yep. And I'm like, hey, it's almost time for Twin Cities Live.
Good lady.
So as I'm scrolling through, I see that Ocean's 13 is on AMC,
Oh, I love it.
and I like all 3 Ocean's movies, even the second one, even Ocean's 12, which
Yeah.
gets a bad rap, justifiably, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, third one's super fun. Al Pacino as Willie Bank, the whole bit.
Yeah, great bit.
Then I realize it's like 2:58,
Oh, no. What are you going to do?
and I'm like, do I switch over and support my guy Ben?
You're a good lady.
And watch Twin Cities Live like a good lady would? Or do I watch Ocean's 13? Not actively watch it because I'm working. It's just background noise. So do I have Ben be my background noise or Ocean's 13 for the 50th time?
Oh, gosh.
You got Oceans, right?
Yeah.
I picked Ocean's
Yeah, of
13.
course you did.
Yeah, because you're not a good lady.
I picked Ocean's 13.
Bad lady.
And again, here's my biggest complaint about Ocean's 13. If I have to nitpick, and that's what I get paid to do.
Not enough Hooters.
In Ocean's 12, they made Francois Toulour, the Night Fox,
Yeah.
this master criminal,
Yeah.
master thief.
Yeah, man.
He's 5 steps ahead of everyone except for Ocean. And then in Ocean's 13, he just walks around for an hour and a half, watches the Ocean's crew, and then at the end gets completely fooled and then throws fake diamonds into the garbage and the movie's over.
Yep.
What a waste of a character.
I know.
They just
Yeah.
completely wasted him.
Yeah.
It's like Darth Maul in Phantom Menace. What a waste.
And then he went and formed the band Coldplay. That guy
did he?
looks just like Chris
He
Martin.
does have a lot of
looks
Chris Martin
just like
qualities.
Chris Martin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Night
this out.
Fox, man.
You're going to get to know Danny Ocean's parents. You'll see them in all their prime, pulling off an epic heist at the 1962 Monaco Grand Prix.
Oh, sweet.
So, do we know?
sounds so good.
Is this a two-person crew, or just like Danny, does he have, and she, Margot Robbie and Bradley Cooper, do they have a group of 8, 9, 10, 11 people?
Well, we'll find out when they come out with the movie title.
I think it's just called Oceans,
Oh,
that's
is that
what it
right?
is.
Oh, my.
which kind of implies it's just the Oceans.
It does.
Which means it's the two of them. But I hope you got to have like funny characters, and
Yeah.
you got to have Casey Affleck doing something.
Yeah. Him and the one guy arguing is great.
Scott Conn.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie in Tarantino's latest film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I just love her.
She's great in everything.
She's so good.
She was awesome in Barbie.
She's so good.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Added to the
Oh,
conversion.
Oh, my. Yeah,
Added the
right.
confusion.
I bet.
Margo.
I bet. I'm with you.
Scene in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Wolf.
And
she's
Wolf.
standing there.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah, those are okay, right?
Geordie.
Not bad.
Yeah.
My
That's
word-
a one-time watch, though.
You,
Wolf of Wall
It
Street.
is not.
Yeah,
how
one-time
dare
watch.
you say that?
Yeah.
Really?
It's too long.
When they walk on the boat, John Hamm and dude,
Oh, it's so good.
that's great.
Too long.
That was, I guess, that was like
It's a one-time watch. It's okay. It's my opinion. Everybody stop staring.
What about when he's too high to drive the car and he doesn't remember that he drove the car?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah, what's
scene.
wrong with you?
Madden.
Good one-time
That's so
watch.
good, dude.
Steve.
It's so good.
How can you only see that movie once?
Why is your problem?
You've said the same thing.
There's no way I've said the same thing.
Because you haven't seen it.
Because I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
Yes,
No.
Wolf of Wall Street.
You haven't
That's a
seen Wolf of Wall
damn
Street?
shame.
Why is your problem?
I'm too busy watching Twin Cities
Like a
Live
good
like
lady.
a good lady.
You're a good
Because you're a
lady.
good lady.
You're
I'm
a bad girl.
I'm a very reliable,
Yeah. It's actually-
loyal lady friend
You're
of
a
Ben
good lady,
Lieber.
but a bad
You're
girl.
a bad girl.
Yes, he's right.
Yeah.
Watch that film, Corey, you idiot.
No, I was
Gosh.
Yeah.
too busy watching Ocean's 13.
Also coming out in 2027, according to this, I'm going to guess it's a sequel to Revenge of the Nerds. It's called Revenge of La La Lorna.
Benjamin.
What?
Great movie.
Yeah.
What is this, though?
It's a horror film.
Oh.
Yeah. Gladys's.
Oh, that's her prequel or her origin story?
No, it's a different one.
Oh.
The Weapons prequel, Gladys, is coming out in.
Oh, got it. I thought you were combining the two.
But how about the Game of Thrones film? Game of Thrones, Aegon's Conquest.
Yeah. No thanks.
Would
can
rather
miss
have
me
it be a,
with it.
would rather have it be a series, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'll watch
No,
it.
I can't get enough of that world.
Same.
It's the exact opposite of the Marvel universe.
Same.
Make 100,000 different things.
Yep.
I'll watch them all.
If it's as good as House of the Dragon
Yeah.
and Night of the Seven
Yes.
Kingdoms and Game of Thrones, so far they are absolutely 3 for 3.
They're winning.
So until there's a crack in this hull, right? Unless this boat starts sinking,
Yeah.
keep going. It's been awesome so far.
Haven't seen a single one.
Oh man,
I've seen a few episodes.
Thrones is the greatest show of all time. House of the Dragon is so much fun.
Yeah.
And Night of the Seven Kingdoms, even though this is a repeat take, as I said it 15 times, first 2 or 3 episodes were slow. Not a lot happened, but man, was that worth the wait because the back half of that season was spectacular.
Yeah, I mean,
Takes
everybody
off that helmet, man.
Yep,
everybody
it
that
was
talks
worth it.
about it loves it.
Dude, it's so good. I envy you, Parker.
Yeah.
You get to see it all for the first time.
Oh,
And as a guy that is skeptical about a Thrones movie as opposed to a series, Night of the Seven Kingdoms was what? Total maybe 3.5 hours? Because they were all like 35-minute episodes-ish. And there were 6, I think. So it's really just one big movie that they cut into 6 episodes.
fair enough.
So maybe they're just going to do that with the Thrones movie.
While we're talking about this kind of stuff, before you get into your bit, Corey, Parker, this might be interesting to you.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Jailblazers?
No.
From 1997 through 2005, the Portland Trailblazers were known as the Jailblazers.
Okay.
And there's a new documentary coming out called Untold: The Jailblazers.
Huh.
I don't know anything about it. Do you guys?
Wow.
Do you know what I'm
No.
talking about? I mean, like Rasheed Wallace.
Jailblazers documentary.
Who was the other dude that was with...
Isaiah J.R. Ryder,
yeah, no, that's not the one I'm
Stoudemire?
thinking of.
Damon Stoudemire,
Yeah, that's not the one I'm thinking of either.
Bonzi
Bonzi
Wells,
Oh, okay, a little
Ruben
bit.
Patterson,
Patterson,
Zach
sure.
Randolph.
Wallace was the kingpin.
Yeah.
What'd they do?
Well,
Yeah. What did
Rasheed
he
Wallace
do?
was more, I would say he was more famous for his antics on the court. He got 1 million technicals.
1 million, yeah.
1 million.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Would throw a tantrum after essentially every call.
Meat sauce.
Yeah. Do you remember, Chris? This is old school power trip.
Mm-hmm.
Times they are a changing. There was the Cincinnati Bengals 20 years ago were getting arrested every 3 days.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there would be daily debates on this show, this station, national sports talk, national shows like SportsCenter. And the debate would basically be, the Bengals are getting arrested every 3 days. What should the coach do? And it would be like,
Yo, yeah.
these are adult men. Like you can say we're going to bench you and do this, but like when your starters are,
It was Marvin Lewis.
yeah, and when your starters are doing crazy things, I don't know what else you can do. And then basically every coach after the Bengals started dropping phrases like culture of accountability, right? Because they had to be the anti-Bengals. It was, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that if they get in trouble, they feel the pain of getting in trouble. Sometimes that hasn't been the case in the last 20 years. But man, the Bengals were wild for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5
Oh,
years.
yeah. Wasn't it Vontez Burfict got arrested a lot?
All of them did.
Yeah.
Remember there was like a website that tracked NFL arrests.
It was Pro Football Talk. They used to have it on their website.
Really?
The number of arrests?
Yeah, number of arrests.
Before
Yeah,
they
that's
partnered
great.
with the NFL.
I think so, yeah.
And then the NFL's like, can we get rid of the arrest thing?
Yeah.
How many days it's been since an NFL player got arrested?
They should do that with Georgia football.
Reuben Patterson quoted in the documentary from his introductory press conference joining the Portland Trailblazers. I'm not no bad guy. I'm not no rapist. I'm a great guy. Apparently that's the very beginning of this documentary.
Start off hot.
The double negative doesn't help.
It sounds like when Sauce is paraphrasing one of my quotes.
Oh.
Oh, man. Jailblazers.
I'll watch.
Cool name.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Well, there you go. So interesting. I thought you might care about that.
I'll definitely watch.
Good.
Yeah.
Do we have Mr. Z on Friday?
Sure.
Okay, because do you guys hear about this movie Normal?
Yeah.
With Odenkirk,
We
right?
talked about it yet?
Based in Minnesota, right?
It's based, but it wasn't filmed here.
Yeah, Winnipeg, but it's
It looks great, though.
I don't want to peg.
I would have never guessed that guy would end up being a, what do you call it? Like a action movie? What do you call it? Like a...
Sure. Action star.
Yeah. Those movies are great. Nobody and Nobody 2, really good.
Heard it was good.
He beats the living hell out of people.
Yeah. Odenkirk's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is
And
good.
then he goes out for chicken fingers with his buddy.
And says?
I'm not saying it again. I've been told not to say it again.
By who?
Everybody in America, the FCC.
Yeah.
It is a trap.
Oh, well then stop saying it.
Now it's time for headlines.
Headlines. All right, let's go. Parker, have you ever or will you ever have a desire to have a foldable cell phone?
No.
I'm with you.
Couldn't care.
I don't get it. People seem to be interested in it. I don't get it. Maybe it's a nostalgic thing when we had flip phones, but the foldable iPhone, Zachary, maybe you can help me with this. The foldable iPhone now may be delayed.
I didn't know they were doing one.
I didn't either because I don't want it.
At the Olympics, they gave each athlete the Samsung foldable phone.
Yeah.
And I think they gave them a month free calling and data and stuff. And it's in our basement, and we'll probably stay down there for a very long time.
Just sell it.
Yeah, sell it.
Yeah, probably could. It's cool, though. It's got like the Olympic rings on the back of it engraved. So it's like,
Sell it to Hawk.
Hawk, you want to
He
flip phone?
buys stuff
why
like
not?
that.
Sure.
With
I'll
Olympic rings on it.
Yeah. He buys crap.
the advantage of it is it folds into a tablet. So the idea is you can have a phone and like a mini tablet in one package.
Yeah, right up
So-
Hawk's wheelhouse.
I couldn't do the crease in between.
Yeah, the crease pisses me off.
Yeah.
I've seen people that have
But
it.
They're getting,
it looks bad.
They're getting better at that, and I think Apple, whenever they do release their foldable, it's going to be because there is some newer technology now that has
Crease-free.
virtually erased it. I mean, it's still going to be kind of there, but it's fascinating. So and I know Apple, and that's probably maybe why this is being delayed, is they're going to make sure they do it right. So you have a little mini iPad and an iPhone in one package.
That'd be sweet.
Sauce, I want you to try first.
Okay.
Yeah, for once in your life.
Very, very,
kiss
very, very unlikely you get this, but let's just see. Take a shot. A doctor in Florida has been charged in the 2024 death of a patient after he removed the wrong organ. What was he supposed to remove, and what did he actually remove?
He was supposed to remove his kidneys, and he removed his heart.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
The classic old switcheroo.
The old classic, I wasn't supposed to take out his heart?
Where's my heart?
Papa.
The accidental heart removal.
I don't know.
Honestly, out of every organ to guess, accidentally removing a heart is the worst guess. That's the worst one.
Okay, he was supposed to take out his kidneys, but he removed his lungs.
That's, I would argue, the second worst guess. Maybe stomach is in the conversation for worst guess.
His liver.
That's what I was
Liver
going
is
to go.
one of them. He did remove the liver instead of his
Spleen.
Nailed it. So you let Parker guess. Got it. He removed the guy's
Cambodian
liver
medicine degree is
instead of the spleen, and the guy died.
It's Tibetan.
That's sad.
Yep. So
Yeah, it took Tibetan
Is
medicine.
he okay?
you know when you're having an amputation or whatever, it's like they mark
Yes.
way before surgery. Like this is the arm we're
Which
removing, or
leg
this is the.
Yeah. Even knee surgery, yeah.
I had that a couple weeks ago.
There you go. I'm sure they marked it up, right?
They definitely did.
Drew all over it. This is the one we're operating on. Can you imagine? How do you? Like, I don't understand how this works. How does this happen?
He didn't understand how it worked either. Obviously.
Not paying attention.
Because there's no way. I shouldn't say no way. Very, very unlikely. The doctor doesn't know a difference between
Spleen.
liver and spleen, which means he just thought it was the procedure on the other one. He took out the one that he thought he was supposed to be taken out.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's why malpractice lawyers make a lot of money.
True
A
change.
lot of money.
Real quick, can I ask Zacho a question?
Yes.
Hey, Zacho. You watched the entire Malcolm in the Middle reboot?
Yes.
Why?
It broke streaming records.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Everybody
okay.
apparently
Relax.
is loving it.
Yeah. First of all, the original show was awesome, and I won't hear anything otherwise. It was an amazing show. Loved. I only watch it on reruns, obviously, but
Right.
phenomenal. And then the reboot was exactly what you wanted. It was it was fan service. They brought damn near every alive character back. They paid tribute to the actors who have died since, and it was very quick. There's 4 episodes, about a half hour each, and it was really, really good. I laughed and I cried, and it was awesome.
Forgive me, I don't know. Who died?
Spangler did.
That was the Ghostbusters dude.
Yeah, man.
Spangler.
Well, he was also in Super Troopers.
Spangler.
Trying to think of other people. The guy that out in the mountains. I can't remember his name, but
Yeah, from Game of Thrones.
yeah.
Spangler. Who the hell is Spangler?
Did you watch the right show?
Are you high?
No, Captain Spangler, man. He was
then the Night Fox died.
one of the best TV show characters out there.
Captain Spangler?
Is that his name? That's a terrible name.
Yes,
I
it was
never
a
watched
comedy
the
show.
show.
It was funny.
I did think I watched the show. I really did. I don't remember a Captain Spangler.
I don't remember.
Oh, that guy died?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Police Academy.
Super Troopers.
Super Troopers.
During the Malcolm in the Middle reboot, what's up with Sam Malone now? Does he still own that bar or not?
Yeah. Were any of the Huxtables there?
Let's hope not.
Mainly one.
At least
Are they
not
running
the
from the
one.
law?
Yeah.
What was he
man.
trying to get into the middle
Poor
of Malcolm?
Edwin Spangler is dead.
Did you say Equid?
He was Mr.
Edwin.
Kruger on Seinfeld.
Say that again?
Mr. Kruger?
Oh, yeah, sure.
on Seinfeld.
I don't know
That's
that
the
actor's
guy.
name, but I know who that
Yeah,
is.
that's him. Yeah. Hmm?
He was at the Feats of Strength during Festivus.
Right.
Oh, that guy died. Okay.
He was also in Super Troopers, which is a great film.
Great movie. Our
God, I
buddy
love
Eric
that
Stolhansky
Yeah.
and the Broken Lizard
I
Comedy
said
Group.
that like 3 times, but I loved it.
Don't read that Wikipedia too far down, man. It gets sad.
Does it get bad?
It gets real
Oh,
sad.
no, what'd he do?
Who, Edwin?
Did he hurt somebody?
Daniel von Borgen, great actor.
Interesting.
Not a good person?
Sad. No. just very sad ending.
Oh, my
okay.
goodness. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's depressing.
Take care of yourselves, everybody.
A small plane made an emergency landing on a busy Phoenix road. No one was injured.
Yeah, I'm surprised when I don't see an airplane on my road these days. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
I always look up before I change lanes.
That's very good of you, Zach.
Yeah, I put a turn signal on my roof.
So they know.
Yeah, just in case.
Zach, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, no kidding.
Spengler's back.
Spittler.
Oh, my God.
Twitter.
Quitler.
You guys need help.
You need
Quitler.
toothpaste.
Yeah.
Oh.
You wipe your nose when you jump off a diving board.
Sex Anonymous.
It's not anonymous.
My favorite
Talk about a
dinosaur.
great place to go get some.
He walks in and it's Chris.
You need a meeting.
Zach, you're in big trouble, buddy.
Oh.
A marijuana breathalyzer is one step closer to being a thing.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
At all.
You know what? Listen, I'm for this.
100%.
I got to tell you, man. Jeez Louise.
Even people that want weed to be legal should absolutely be saying,
Absolutely.
yeah, we still should. It's the same thing with drinking. Like, drinking's fine. Just do it
Yeah.
responsibly.
Right.
We don't want drunks out there. I think marijuana should be legalized. I don't want people that are stoned out of their mind on the roads either.
Right,
doubt.
right, man.
So apparently, a research team at Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU, introduced a prototype for a THC breathalyzer that could eventually make roadside marijuana testing a thing.
Dude, I again, how many times do you see a guy doing 30 in the fast lane and you're like, come on, Cheech?
It's basically Farley and Black Sheep,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right.
Seven. I don't know. I must have been going, what does he say, like 50, 55 tops? Seven.
7 miles.
You were going 7.
And normally when I pull people over, they pull over on the side of the road. He's in the middle of the road.
He's just crossed over
Yeah,
the
he's
median,
so
just
high.
like stuck in the middle.
Yeah, that happens every day. Every day
so
now.
great.
Well, and I'll tell you why. It's even more good news for marijuana users. Right now, the way they basically determine impairment is these drug recognition experts, and they're supposedly trained to figure out if you're high or not. But then you could be just tired. Your eyes could just be bloodshot.
Yeah.
And you could be not high at all.
Right.
And they could say, oh, well, no, you're DUI because you took too long to answer a question, or you sounded like me when I answered a question, or
Or you got pink eye from doing dirty stuff.
right.
In both eyes.
Jesus.
Tommy.
You shouldn't be driving.
Yeah, how can you see?
How can you see through that crust?
Oh, title of the podcast.
What's that?
Sauce when he picks up pizza. The best part about 7th Avenue Pizza is that it's available.
Yeah.
Best part is you're going to die soon.
Dang it.
Define soon.
Man, that's hard to get on the pizza wrapper.
In your lifetime.
Imagine. You're having a nice Friday night. Pizza guy comes.
Why do you hate me so much?
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, no wonder you always get delivery.
How long has that pizza guy been there?
Zach, you just ruined the movie.
What are you, hockey when he was 20?
We've never made it that far, Zach. We didn't know that.
You need to give him the cash tip.
Oh,
Guess you go
God.
back to work now.
This show's stupid.
Guess I'll go to bed.
This guy's I did have the money. I was gonna. Liam Gallagher says that he and Noel Gallagher, this is unbelievable. Check this out.
Okay.
They're going to attend the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when they get inducted.
Oh, good.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
They're so untrustworthy and psychopaths, right? That we're like, oh, God, Oasis made it this year. What are they going to do? Well, Liam says they're both going to be there.
Yeah.
I would hope so. I mean, come on, man. Right? It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You guys have been disasters for 30 years. At least your relationship's been a disaster.
Man.
You've both been super difficult with essentially everybody on the planet. Can you just
Yeah.
show up and be humble for 2 seconds and say thanks?
Hey, Park, do you have any music knowledge at all of Oasis?
I just had to Google Liam Gallagher to find out that he was.
You would know Wonderwall.
Yeah,
that song's massive.
I've heard of Oasis,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be able to name you.
You ever
songs.
been to a United game?
I have. Yeah.
So with Wonderwall, obviously, that's their jam.
It's fantastic.
That's their number one song
It's one of the best.
for sure.
But besides that, I wouldn't be able to give you anything else.
Yeah, they're psychos, but they're in. They just made it into the
They're
Rock
British?
and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good lads.
The Chappelle Show might be coming back. You ever seen the Chappelle Show, Parker Fox?
The best,
okay.
Yeah.
He's hinting that it's possible. Now, again, he famously walked away from $50 million back in the day, right? Remember, he just disappeared to Africa and I don't know. It was like, did he just turn down $50 million? I was like, unheard of.
Yeah.
That was in 2005. Now, Dave is saying he is considering bringing Chappelle's Show back. He said, if you had asked me that question a year ago, I would have told you absolutely not. But in the last few weeks, I'm considering it.
Wow.
He's hilarious.
He is.
Yeah.
I wonder what a 2020, let's say 2027 version of Chappelle's Show would be like.
Yeah, I bet it's similar to what it was because I don't think he cares.
You guys know that Ian McKellen is back as Gandalf for the Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, and Elijah Wood is back as Frodo. The whole, the band's getting back together, mostly, but not completely. So it's going to be a little bit weird because we have a whole bunch of new castings. And yesterday they announced that Jamie Dornan is going to take over for Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn.
Oh.
And the internet was not thrilled. Because, number one, it's weird because Viggo was freaking awesome as Aragorn. Yeah. It was perfect. And it's weird that it's not a reboot. So some of the group is the same, but now you got Jamie Dornan in there. And it seemed like the internet was not a big fan of that casting.
Isn't that the guy from The Americans?
No, he's the guy from 50 Shades.
Oh, okay. Yep. That's right. There you go. Okay.
He's a terrible actor.
Oh, whoa.
I know you look like him, but he's a terrible actor.
Almost identical. It's a burden that I bear on a daily basis. It sucks.
Yes, sir.
What does Gollum say in The Hunt for Gollum?
Where the women at?
What?
That's Sling Blade. All right, I feel like we do this 50 times a show, but you're young. Have you seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies?
No.
Oh, man.
I don't know if I'd like them either.
You're not into well, you said you're not into like Thrones either, right?
No.
The fantasy stuff just doesn't do much for you?
Haven't done Lord of the Rings, haven't done Harry Potter, haven't done Star Wars.
Wow, okay.
So I've missed
then maybe
out on
it's
a lot,
not for you, mate. Who knows?
Who knows?
The first 3 Lord of the Rings movies are spectacular.
And I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard really good things, but
you can skip the second trilogy if you want.
Okay.
Unless you really, really love the first 3, then I would say it's worth just if you lower your expectations.
I would just skip it and I would watch Game of Thrones.
But I was also
that. Agreed.
The Harry Potter movies are also outstanding.
Are they good? I was anti-Marvel too until about 3 years ago. Then I watched the whole thing.
Outstanding.
All the movies. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yep.
Here's something, even though we all, except for Parker, all grew up in this era. I don't understand this anymore, but it's happening. Steven Spielberg has a Spotlight collection coming out. 8 of his best movies on 4K Ultra HD in a steelbook. So physical media, not just streaming. $200. June 9th.
Who would buy that?
So Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, War of the Worlds. Who's going to pay $200 for this?
Hawk.
Not me.
Outside of Chris, who's paying for this? And I love, half of those movies are spectacular.
Yeah.
More than half. Almost all of them. War of the Worlds sucked. The rest of them are awesome.
And you're saying
War of
people
the
shouldn't
Worlds
buy them
was
because
awful.
It's a physical copy.
It's $200 and it's a physical copy. Like,
Right.
if I
Do you get a download code with them maybe too?
Oh, great question. It says 25 hours of special features, but
No thanks.
yeah, I'm with you. No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
Now, again, if that had come out in 1998, would have sold like hotcakes.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody would have said, I'm going to Best Buy. I'm getting it. Now it's like, well, I'll just stream it.
Yeah.
On Netflix. What am I doing?
Why would I?
Why would I pay $200 for that?
Yeah, no, thank you.
It's going to collect dust in my basement.
Yeah, and then Hawk will buy it off.
Then Hawk will buy it off me for full price.
Yeah,
I'll take 2 of them if you got them.
I'm banking on that with my Home Alone set.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. He'll
Eventually, it
buy that.
just gives me $299.99, and I break even after
He'll
that.
buy it.
About a decade.
He'll need a Christmas gift, so he'll just buy it from you.
Parker, because we're not going to see you again before the Wolves get up and running.
Let's go.
Give us your official prediction. How many games, who wins, and why?
I got the Wolves in 6. I think it's going to be a physical series. Like I mentioned, I think it's a coach's series. Denver's going to do a lot of things offensively that's going to make it really tough on the Wolves defense. But I think they have enough versatility and enough depth that they will be able to survive this series. And this Denver team isn't the healthiest team either. They're coming off of a couple injuries and Peyton Watson, a couple other guys, and they don't have Michael Porter Jr. anymore. So it's a different series. And I think, as disappointing as this year has been, the Timberwolves still have the same record as they had last year. So it's a team that's capable, and they have one of the best players in the world, Anthony Edwards. So let's jump on his back and ride this thing all the way to the NBA Finals.
Turn it up.
Sunday in Vegas, Finn Balor takes on Dominic Mysterio. What does Mysterio have to do at WrestleMania 42 to make sure that he beats Finn Balor?
Yeah, please answer.
Pin him.
Wow.
I think you got it.
Great answer.
That's all fake, right?
Yes.
Okay, I never watched wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird thing that they're having them
But
report
people
on.
love it, man. But as we've talked about, they're talking about it like it's the first game of the Lakers.
Well, and no offense, they're talking about like it's not scripted. That's the thing that I don't care.
Right
People
now,
can love what they love.
Right now on ESPN, Dominic Mysterio's on. And outside of his neck tattoo, it looks like a 12-year-old kid that's wearing a mustache to try to blend in at a nightclub.
Yeah.
It does.
Right? Like, that's not an adult, is it?
No, that's the Rizzler.
Didn't his dad die here?
Rey Mysterio?
In the radio
I have no
station?
idea.
Like in Minnesota.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No idea.
I love Randy Orton, though. He's slithery.
Well, I don't think so, because in WrestleMania 42, they just listed Rey Mysterio as a person that's participating Sunday.
He's Slytherin?
Who's the guy that died?
Who's the guy who died?
Owen Hart?
I don't know.
Couldn't see John
There's a
Cena.
billion people on the planet.
Owen Hart didn't die here, did he?
I don't think it was here.
No, it was Eddie Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Yeah.
Guerrero!
He died in a Minneapolis hotel room. Take that. I was right.
Guerrero!
I love when you're right.
Same.
Doesn't happen often.
Nope. Sauce, you made it through another show. You did it, buddy.
I love the leap year, too.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Bye!
Sauce is going home. We'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Enjoy it. Enjoy every moment of it. Bye, everybody.